Good afternoon, welcome to Tarot to a T. Today we're going to do a mid-month reading for Libra. My lovely Libras. That just rolls off your tongue. I love how that comes out. I heard another tarot card reader on a channel refer to that. I got it kind of stuck in my head because it's got a nice ring to it, a nice roll. Today we're going to do a mid-month reading for March 2022. We're going to deal one card for a current situation that you're dealing with in mid-March. One card telling us a little bit about a complication with that situation, and one card of advice. Okay, so here we go. This is your current situation. This is your complication, and this is your advice. What's going on with Libra? Not too bad. You're experiencing some level of change right now. Let me just feel this out for a second. This is some kind of experience you're having where people have changed their opinion about you in some way. Yeah. Definitely need a clarifier on that. How are people seeing Libra right now in mid-March 2022? Is there something going on with Libra's reputation here? That's not a bad reputation if that's it. I'll tell you that right now. It's a recent change though, okay? It hasn't always been this way. Yeah, you're being seen as a you're being placed kind of on a pedestal. You've gained some kind of ground as far as how people regard you in terms of your values and your generosity. There's a lot of respect here. You've gained some kind of trust in some way. I think it's in a wide way. It's not just with one person. It's like broad. One more card, please. How has Libra's reputation changed here? Seemingly for the better. Of course for the better. Wouldn't be any other way, right? It's paving the way, though, for some doors to open up. This is like the card that kind of denotes like things are opening up. A new pathway. Like it's probably going to lead to other things, honestly, and it just hasn't revealed itself yet. Because we have the diamonds, there's some kind of financial responsibility wrapped up in this. Maybe you've been entrusted with some kind of somebody's financial future. I'm thinking like in the situation of somebody having a trust and you're like going to be in charge of distributing that trust money There's a high level of responsibility, and we already kind of figured that out here, right? Your level of trustworthiness is like changed. That sounds terrible. Like you weren't trustworthy before, but it's like a perception. It's a perception thing. So you were always trustworthy. It's just now it's like out there. It's public. Maybe that's why you've gained this sudden respect. Honestly, let's get one more card though. Maybe you're having to deal with. You're like controlling the strings in somebody's trust. A literal trust, not the pronoun. Okay. With this, it's a new beginning of some sort. Probably for you and whoever's involved. It's a fresh start in some kind of direction. With the heart, it's like something got settled. There was like an end of some kind of dispute. Disputes to me is kind of a strong word. It might not be that heavy. But it involves people viewing you kind of in this different way of person of authority, person who's trustworthy. I think this is gonna last a while just because of this ace. When I said new beginning, it's like I kind of blurted that out, but I want to clarify that could be like, oh yeah, going forward, that's like the way it's gonna be. You're gonna have this role for a while. And we talked about open roads and pathways. This opens like that dimension up in your life. The thing that's complicating it, though, this is some kind of completion. I don't see why that would complicate it, but yeah, I think you're really happy with this. There's a peace of mind wrapped up in this. That's why I'm stopping here because I'm trying to figure out how that pertains to this. This is kind of almost like a different story. So this is actually cool because if this is how people are perceiving you, this is how you feel inside. You're quite happy and content with this situation now. I think this has been in the works for a while, and now it's finally like done. The time has come. The time has come. That's what I'm hearing. You've been elevated to some kind of level that you were expecting for a long time, and maybe you had to kind of sit in the background and keep quiet, and now it's here. Let's get a card to clarify on Libra's situation here. It's brought some kind of stability in your life. If this is your internal process, which is what I'm picking up on. It's not really a complication. That's what I keep that's what I keep struggling with. It's like now you get to relax. It's like now you are satisfied and stable. You know, it doesn't have to be a deep, dark, terrible thing that's going on that's complicating us. I think it's just painting a picture of where you're at. And this is what we got. Yeah. You're deeply satisfied with whatever's transpired here. Quite a different type of read for a mid-month. Your card of advice. This is young energy. I think you are you are some kind of messenger. Again, we have the diamonds, so I'm thinking financially. If you're all of a sudden in charge of somebody's money, and you're quite content in that place, you're going to be the bearer of some kind of news to someone else, obviously. That just goes along with the progression of things. And you're kind of a neutral messenger. You're not going to bust someone's bubble necessarily. But I think it's going to cause somebody some kind of anxiety. Probably a younger person. Yeah, I see you kind of being over the fate of somebody younger. Could be, you know, a young adult. For sure. Or just somebody who's younger in years. You are directed here that you need to be a mentor to this person. And you need to be a strong motherly figure in some form or fashion. Doesn't mean you're a female and you have to literally be a mother. You need to be very nurturing to this person. When you bring them this news, or if you already have. Like maybe you're getting ready to like have a talk with, you know, kind of outlining the rules and how this is going to work. But it's saying emphasize your wisdom and your desire to really take care of this person and have their best interests at heart. Emphasize that. Be vocal about it. It's going to bring about balance in this relationship. But take heed with how you say it. This is a wording about how you use your words. And that totally makes sense. If you're having to talk to somebody, break the news. I mean, this would be a perfect trust account situation, like maybe a young person's parents have unfortunately passed away, and now you're in charge of this estate and this trust. And they're probably going to be resistant to your guidance and your affection here to take care of them and to use finances in the best way that you see fit for their best interest. Always with good intentions, but be careful how you approach. Yeah, very clear, Libra. I'm going to leave it there. I think that's a pretty clear message. It's pretty cool. Wow, got a lot out of this one. So please leave some comments if any of this resonates with you. Okay? Look forward to reading and exchanging ideas. And of course, goes without saying, like and subscribe. I will see you again in a couple weeks. Until then, take care.